How's it going, everybody? This is Jose Trujillo. I am the world's greatest living artist. I didn't choose the art world chose moi. Here we go. Beautiful people of Instagram, what's up? What's up? Here's a video for you guys. I just did a video on Facebook. By the way, Instagrammers, if you're not following me on Facebook, at Jose D. Trujillo. Yes, the letter D. It's so weird, but that's the way I had it. Jose D. Trujillo. I don't know what you're thinking. You should be following me over there as well. I put out content over there on Facebook that I don't put out anywhere else. So that's just Facebook content. Super cool stuff from the artist studio. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Little iris flower. So the way that I do it is that I draw it first, okay? This is one of the many ways, but it's a way that I like. And so, as I draw it, I start looking for those opportunities to put color that really pops, you know? It's loose brush, right? So look, it's loose. Right, so I'm looking for that color. And nothing is set on stone, by the way. Nothing's set on stone or in stone or however you pronounce that, however you say that. Nothing is set on stone. Everything can be changed. It doesn't have to. You don't need to change it constantly, but it can, right? Because it remains nimble. This style of painting remains nimble. Look at that. You see? The texture and the color alone, I'm not even talking about tones here, just the texture and the color should give you the impression right away as you're painting something like this. The texture, this is what I loved about Van Gogh. He understood that very well. He understood texture, movement, and color. And one of the reasons I believe he understood that so well is because he studied the masters, but not how most people would study the masters. He studied the masters, I think, like a true master himself. He studied the masters by paying attention to what they would do if they would live in his time, not what... Like today, there's a lot of people that study Sorolla or they study Monet and they want to paint just like them. That's not what Van Gogh did. This is why I appreciate Van Gogh so much. Van Gogh studied Delacroix. He studied Millet. He studied many of the painters, Velázquez. And one of the things that he did is that he painted not like them, but in stone. There you go. Thank you so much. Not said in stone. I say on stone, right? In stone. There you go. Thank you. He studied the masters in a different way. He studied the masters as himself a master, right? How would those painters would have painted if they were in the time he was in? Today, people study the masters to kind of like replicate what they did. And there's nothing wrong about that. There's room for all of us, okay? I'm not saying that there's something bad about that. I'm just saying it's not forward thinking. That's all. It's not avant-garde. He was very avant-garde in that sense that he studied them from a point of what would they do if they were alive today? How would they act? How would they paint, right? If they were alive today. It's a very different way of seeing it. Check it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting around it. This is negative painting. You start cutting around the image. This is to construct structure. Okay, you're constructing structure here. You're playing with the form. You're constructing form. Look at that. Now it's not. You're setting the boundaries and the lines, and they don't have to be. They don't have to be hard, but they do have to exist, right? It's at some level, even if it's pointillism, they do exist. even George Seurat, or however you pronounce his name, Seurat, used to create the famous pointillist French painter. Used to construct lines out of dots, out of many dots, right? But he still constructed lines because the lines are there. They're not necessarily lines, but they look like lines depending on how much distance you're looking at it from. They're visible. And so look at this. Ooh la la, mucho Francois in here. All right. If you like what you're watching here, if you like this artwork, if you're like, man, this cat can paint, if you're into that, you're going to love the auctions that I have on eBay. I have plenty of auctions on eBay that start at 99 cents. Paintings like this, yes, you heard me right. Paintings like this that start at 99 cents. Okay? And it's an amazing thing. I don't even know what to tell you guys anymore. It's such an amazing thing because a painting like this, one of my paintings, I'm not saying a painting like this, one of my paintings, if you were to go and try to purchase it in a gallery setting, which by the way, I have no problem selling, a painting this size, a 9x12, will easily cost you about $600. If you go to my eBay shop right now, okay, if you click on the link in my profile on Instagram, or if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to pin a link below on the comment section. If you go to my eBay site right now, you're going to find dozens, maybe even hundreds of paintings that start at 99 cents. Why? Because I'm crazy like that. I'm probably the only artist who's allowing other people to own the work at such ridiculous auction prices. So go check it out when you get a chance. Look at that texture. Why do I do this? A lot of people have asked me, what do you do that, dude? Why are you putting those paintings on eBay at auction like that? Why are you doing that? Well, let me just tell you, I have a mission as an artist, okay? Some artists want to exhibit a lot. Good for them. I like exhibiting too. Some artists, like Keith Haring, they want to do a lot of graffiti all over New York. He didn't charge anyone for all that graffiti. Keith Haring did not charge anyone for all that graffiti, right? It was just him putting his sweat equity. Well, that was his mission. My mission is that I make artwork so available for everybody. Okay? I make the artwork so available. Original artwork, just like Keith Haring did. Just like Picasso did. Picasso made his artwork so available. Back in the 60s and the 50s, anyone could buy a Picasso. You didn't have to be a wealthy person to buy a Picasso. Okay? He made it available. Even before that, when he was a young guy, he made the artwork so damn available. I am an artist who's making my artwork available. Okay, I also have art pieces that cost more, of course, but I had to figure out a way to make the artwork available, and the way that I did it, even sometimes I take a punch. Many times I take a punch. Okay, I bleed a bit, but the way that I did it is that I started auctioning my work on eBay, and this is how I can reach people and make the work available. You want a painting of a pug, Clau? I love that. Yeah. Hey, go check out on eBay. I think I have a painting of a pug there on eBay. Go check it out. Type my name on eBay plus the word pug. You might find one. Okay? Maybe a watercolor or an oil, something like that. Go check it out. Go to ebay.com and type my name, Jose Trujillo, plus the word pug. By the way, those of you who are like, man, I want a painting of a sailboat, or I want a painting of you're probably going to find one of my paintings like that on eBay. So go check it out. Type my name plus the word of whatever you're looking for, and you're going to find it. If you don't find it, you're going to find it soon. Keep looking, because I paint a lot, guys. So you're probably going to run into it any day. So here it goes. All right, let's give it some space. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are super awesome. Clau says, I have many paintings, Jose Trujillo, in my house. I love that. Thank you so much, Clau. I love your art. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, guys, take care. And remember, this painting will be available at auction. Go check it out. Go click that link in my Instagram profile. Go click that link. Go click that link. Go click that link. Click it. Click it. Click, click, click. And I thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for commenting, liking, sharing, especially sharing. You guys know how much I love when you share my photos, you share my videos. You're helping me. You're helping me get the message out. So of course I'm gonna be grateful. I'm gonna be so grateful with you guys. You're helping me get the message out of my artwork. How's it going, Richard? Good to see you here, Richard. So there it is, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Take care.